What's up, guys? Mike Garrick back with a little mind, nutrition, body. Today we're going to go through body. I'm going to talk to you guys about the 3 F words. Now, I learned about the 3 F words a long time ago by a gentleman by the name of Ben Booker. If you don't know who this guy is, he's quite the badass. Go check him out at secondchancelifestyle.com. He's also on Facebook and Instagram. Anyway, he's big inspiration. And he's who I got the 3 F words from first. So there's another F word for you. So here's what they are. It's focus, form, failure. Now let's go through this. Focus, what does that mean? Most people, when they go to the gym, they go to just work out, and most of the time it's a social thing. Now I'm not saying that that's bad, but I'm just saying that when you really want results, you gotta narrow things down. You gotta focus in. And when I say focus, I'm talking about you gotta be willing to go to that place in your mind. And what do I mean by that place? Let me just give you an example. If your house was burning down and you knew that your child was inside, would you think twice about running inside that building? Of course you wouldn't. You're so focused, you've already made a decision. You go to that place in your mind and you're not willing to hesitate. That's kind of where you have to go. So often we go and we bitch about the workout that we're about to embark on, and that, if you don't think that affects your workout, you're wrong. You've got to enter that workout with a state of mind that you're going to war against yourself, actually, to build a better you. So the first thing you got to do is you got to get focused. So you got to have a plan of what you're going to do before you even enter the gym. So get focused. The second one is form. Now, if you go to the gym and you've got all this passion, enthusiasm, and this focus, but you go in there and you've got really shitty form, what you're going to do is you're just going to destroy yourself. Now, I've been a gym rat for the better part of my life, and I'm starting to change some things because if you don't, you're going to end up destroying your body, destroying your joints, and that's just not the whole point. The point is to come in, access power, become better at producing power through your body, and so that you can live life better. So you really got to focus in and learn proper form. You got to learn it's so basic. So that's the second F. And the last F is failure. This is one where, especially guys, we get in the gym and we don't want to go to failure. We want to, kind of show off, and here's what I can do, right? And it's total bullshit. You got to get in and you've got to go to failure. And if you're trying out new lifts, you're gonna look like an ass. I mean, you're gonna look stupid. You're gonna embarrass yourself, for lack of better words. And you got to embrace that. You got to embrace that failure, because if you don't, you're always just going to be putting on a show. So there's the 3 F words, and it's remember, just to recap, it's focus, it's form, and it's failure. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of my workout, and I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips. Also, don't forget that I'm coming up here at the end of this month. I'm going to launch a program called 30-Day Six-Pack Fast Track. So if you want more information about that, comment below. I'll start putting a video out there explaining what it is, and we'll talk to you guys later. Little extra bonus here for you. This is a little secret I use to heal up my shoulder. Proper external rotation in the shoulder is paramount to shoulder health. So this movement, most of the time, is done improperly. When you come up like this, and this is shoulder impingement in the internally rotated position. So when you pull and you do face pulls, you come up in the double bicep pose like this, with your thumbs pointing backwards. Extremely important. Check this out. Super long strap. This is a yoga strap that I use, hooked on a cable machine, and you go like this. This is what it looks like. You can come up here like so, right? You start moving down. You can come all the way down to where you're doing basically what's called W's here, right? Squeezing the glutes. Everything is external rotation. Maybe some rear delts in there, right? Mid and lower traps. I come back up, get these babies like so. go for the high repetition and the burn because they're type 1 muscle.
Trying to get in my way, pimping my hoes, jacking my flows. I spit at police and duck my POs. I ain't going to court, you can call a judge. Tell her kiss my ass cause I ain't gon' bug. And I ain't going back to lock up. You're trying to clock a pop up. I ain't going back to broke, and I'm never gonna stop the puffin'. Not for nothing.
All right, let's do some box step-ups. Now, box step-ups seem pretty damn simple and lame, but check it out. There's a couple of principles that are extremely important, and it's just about getting back to the basics. And it's this, is that when you step up, all right, it's extremely important to hinge forward first. And what this does is this activates the hips before it activates the knee. Extremely important that you load the hip before you load the knee. Second part, extremely important, is that you keep the knee directly over the foot or maybe a little to the outside, and you don't let it kick in like this. Why? Because what's happening is your arch is going to collapse, and then your knee's going to come in and it's going to put a load right here on your MCL, okay? Bad news. What this means is it means your arches and your glutes are weak as hell. So you got to make sure that when you're doing these, right, you hinge forward and step up, making sure that that knee doesn't go like that little knee gimbal. It's bullshit. Take care of it. So this is what they're gonna look like. Boom, like so, like this, right? Bam, hip extension, keeping that knee nice and over the toe. Vascularity starting to come back.